Good morning, everyone. I got here last night in the dark. I have a bit of a situation, which is pretty normal for being out here. That's what I've come to realize is being out here, you're just gonna have with very limited access. So I have a trail that's something like 4 or 5 kilometers long. Some of it's in good condition, other parts of it are super gnarly. Even if I clear the heck out of that trail with hand tools and chainsaws and get ATV access all the way to here, I still would not be able to transport anything on the ATV. It's so rough. The first half is good, you can transport with. The second half you cannot transport anything except, like I say, a backpack and a few things strapped to the ATV. It's just way too rough. You can't even pull a little trailer. If you want to haul lumber and stuff. So anyway, the situation right now is that I came up in my boat last night and the water is past the threshold of too low. I was smashing the heck out of that motor in a few spots, shallow spots, and it is designed, it's the jet drive, so it's designed for hitting gravel, but I really cranked it on one spot and I took a chunk of the motor off basically. I had to. My camera died last night, so I didn't get it on video, but I had to walk through the river. Fortunately, it's nice and warm right now. The river's at its warmest, so it was pretty cold back in the spring, but I walked up, I don't know, half a kilometer. The boat's down there. I could not get it up past the last part. And I feel bad that I damaged the motor. I took a chunk out of it where the intake is for the water, but it didn't seem to affect the drivability of it. I think I still have to add a few more steps here. This is slippery. It did rain. Here's my rock there's a rock out here that I go by. One here. I need this is like the threshold here, so it has to come up just a little bit, like 1.5 inches. But there's a few shallow spots where it did rain, like it actually did rain last night. And the water will continue to come up a bit more, even though it's stopped now. But I just beat the heck out of that motor, and I just, paid for it to get fixed and everything, and it's like, ooh. The other thing too is it was getting dark. I should have slept in my vehicle and waited till morning, but I was getting antsy. I wanted to get up here. I went for it, and I don't think I usually follow the same path, but it was hard to read the river. It was getting pretty dark, and I wasn't taking my usual. There's some spots you can't be over left or right hardly at all. You have to be right dead on, and I might have been just off a bit, and I was catching gravel really hard, and then I cranked that one rock, so I need to wait for a rain. Yeah, I can't even risk it really. I'm tempted because I did make it almost all the way up, but I have all that lumber and windows. It's holding me from, I can't get anything done. And then I had that window of opportunity while the water was still high enough, while I was waiting for the motor to get fixed. And I think the river just got past that critical point of being too low just in the last few days, and I missed my window of opportunity. So, and then you start kicking yourself. It's like, well, dang, I should have just built with logs. And I had my reasons for not building with logs, and that knowing that eventually I will do a log building, but you don't expect everything to work out perfectly, but at the same time, I was hoping everything would work out perfectly. Didn't. So now it's like, oh, I should have built with logs, or I should have got that mill up here. I should have bought a mill instead of fussing around with this and that and the other thing. But as it stands, I chose to build with the mix of more so modern materials that requires you to buy it and bring it upriver, because initially it was the quickest way to do it. And that's true if you have all the stuff up here. And in my little brain, I thought I could get it all up here in time before the water dropped too much. Never happened. So now it's like, damn, should have had that mill up here. Damn. should have built with logs. And then I was just looking for what was quickest, you know, to get this first structure out of the way. I'm really cramped in that little cabin. I know when I get a little bit of that roof on or whatever, I can start, you know, when I can start moving into the cabin, or at least even into the wing wall addition or whatever, man, that'll be nice, because I am so cramped in that little cabin. I just keep accumulating stuff, and it's like, okay, I got to get out of this little cabin. It's crazy. So I could gamble. The river might not come up again if there's no significant rain, or it might just keep dropping, and then when we do get a big rain, it might not come up enough. But I'm stuck with the material method, so that's what I have to die on that hill, basically. So if it means I'm gonna see if I can get to phone service, because my Starlink is not set up for phone service still, but I do have the Wi-Fi. But yeah, anyway, I might see about the local heli ski company with their helicopter to see what it might cost to helicopter stuff in from the forestry road and do a bunch of drops. They go back and forth. I would need somebody on the other end to hook up though. Hook up loads or whatever, and then somebody to land loads over here. You know, it's sort of, it could be very expensive, but at the same time, it would literally save me, it could save me weeks or days, or definitely weeks. Yeah, weeks and days. Like, might be expensive, and then I'm going to be tight for money this month, I'm pretty sure, by the way things are going. So I think the channel's getting bigger. I know I'm going to get into a little bit more better financial security as things grow, but it's like, I'm scraping by. Not that it's not cool to give away personal information and stuff, but I'm just sharing with you guys because I kind of want to share the journey of what it's like for me out here. I'm not, you know, I built up my own debt over the years. That's on me. Other option is the ATV. Like I say, I just cannot haul materials on the trail. I can in the winter with snowmobile, no problem, because you have a lot of snow. That's easy. But on the ATV, no. I need some machinery in there to make it smooth if I ever want to actually haul materials on that trail. So, well, there's another thing I'm kicking myself about. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have spent money on the boat motor and all that stuff. I should have focused on the trail. I mean, considering last year I didn't think I'd even be able to get a trail in. I thought it was almost impossible, and it sort of almost was. It took so much effort. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Just to end on a little bit of positivity here, I'm getting through the winter. The cabin's getting done. I just have to be patient and seek out all sorts of different opportunities. And you know, I'm stuck with the method I decided to build with, one way or another. I just have to keep chipping away. And you know, if anything, should make the videos interesting. There's the little update.